Hi everybody, welcome to Divide and Conquer's Hogwarts Prep. This is a Harry Potter D&D game based in the year 1942, and this is everyone here's first campaign. If you're new to D&D or you just like Harry Potter, yeah, welcome.
We have a fun time here.
We do. I'm trying to stall because I have no announcements, but I need to curse.
Why do you need to curse?
Because I can't.
You have a
problem.
I do. Now that I know that I can't do it.
When somebody tells you you can't do something, it makes it that much more tempting.
I guess a little bit, yeah. 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 Let's just go to the intro. Let's go to our intro.
Okay.
Let's go to our intro.
All right.
There we go. Hi. So, Ryan's right. We didn't introduce ourselves. That's probably why I felt like I could have said something. Hi, guys. I'm Jesus. I'll be the Dungeon Master.
Woo! Look at that screen. It's so pretty.
Talon and Claw.
Talon and Claw.
But let's
Custom screen.
Go that way.
Screen. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I've been playing Sonia, and I'm a divination witch in Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see the good or bad future of this outcome.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh.
I'm Josh. I play Jericho. I'm a rogue from Hufflepuff. My friend's dying.
That's true.
Who's a werewolf?
Who's a werewolf?
I need
And
werewolf.
I am Justin. I play Osiris, and I'm gonna live a long, long time.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll
Nothing
be playing Ferris, a light domain cleric from Slytherin House. And I'm going to desperately try and save this person.
Yeah.
Use all your spells.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Bones. I'm having some team mom issues. I'm a sorcerer, wild magic, Gryffindor, and I don't want to die.
She's actually gonna cry.
I love it. I love it.
Hi, I'm Jess. I play Neff, Hufflepuff Barbarian, who likes to smash things with my maul. And yeah, I'm about to freaking lose it if something bad is gonna happen, which I think it is about to. So
Yeah.
Might happen. We did update the audio for. Let me know if it's too loud or not, because I need to test it out with you guys and with the stream. So if the music is too loud or you can't hear me, because the other issue was I could hear the music very loudly, but no one can hear the music. So we'll see. Let me know.
Why don't you put the control speaker over here so that way one of us can reach it quickly if necessary?
Because I can't. It needs to be attached to this thing.
Oh, you're right though.
Yeah.
So you're right though.
Yeah. And I can.
And we reached our
Yeah.
1 minute mark.
We fucking we have.
It's a party now.
I think we're gonna get known for just that team that fucking cusses all the time. So recap.
Fun. They hit a minute, guys.
So as the party was recovering over the incidents that had just occurred, and planning on what to do, you guys saw a Vela that was working for the Ministry of Magic who just appeared there on her own personal mission. You guys discussed and agreed to scout out the wolves. In doing so, unbeknownst to you guys, thank you. Unbeknownst to you guys, the wolves spotted and followed you back to the Omega's hideout in the sewers. The Alpha Wolf confronted you guys, and some of the pack was also there, casting a very peculiar spell and creating an artificial moon. The wolves changed underneath the sewers and attacked. The conflict was ended shortly with you guys successfully convincing him that you should probably unite if the true cause is to defeat the Green Welsh that is currently now in the Forbidden Forest and claiming that whole area, including Hogwarts, as its own. In that conflict, you also met a new friend named Newt. And your friend Osiris is currently inflicted with lycanthropy, which is a death sentence to muggles.
Which he happens to be.
Which he happens to. So, with the curse flowing through your veins, we're going to start the game.
That was ominous.
Yeah. Oh god.
Good
What?
transition.
You got a thing right there. I don't like that.
I have notes that I need to fulfill today. So, with that,
We're gonna flip one page in the Hogwarts prep book.
we're going to flip.
Exactly one.
I did flip one page. If we can flip two, I'm forever grateful.
It's
but-
okay to railroad a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know, but we railroad so much in the campaign. But that's completely fine. That's D&D. You guys tell me where the story goes. I just have things that happen in the story. But okay, if I can put a Newt here. Yeah, this isn't the exact map, but I lost the page where it was at. And they are Omegas behind you as... Yeah, let's put him right there. So, as we said, you were just recently bitten by the Alpha twice, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm holding him up at this point.
Right,
Okay.
and Ferris was
I
prepping
got
when you
a,
were, right?
Oh, no, I was prepping.
You said Constitution?
Yes,
right?
Constitution
That's
saving
not
throw.
So it is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay,
Yes.
so you do pass. So you are conscious right now. You're not dead. You're conscious. So your vision is fading in and out. You are coughing here and there, and as you're coughing, everyone can see that the blood is starting to come out of the cough. Your heart is racing incredibly fast, and you're burning up. Unbeknownst to you, you start convulsing, but you don't really notice this, as everyone can see that his body's just spazzing out here and there. You guys do see as the Omegas are all like trying to huddle and trying to push through Borlong and trying to get towards you. You see Newt like, give him room, give him room. What do you guys do?
I'm
gonna try and like hold him down so he won't hurt himself.
Okay, alright. So you're
I'm
assisting, holding him down.
yeah, I'm just gonna help him down to the ground however nicely I can and
Okay.
just kind of be like, dude, take it easy. We're gonna figure something out. Newt, do you know of anything that could help?
And he's not looking you directly in the eye. He's gazing upon you. Not sure. Not really. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
While this is going on, I am like rather hastily doing prayer of healing.
Okay.
Like whole 9.5 yards.
Roll me an Arcana check to see if you can speed up the process under 10 minutes.
That is 8.
8. Okay. You no longer feel any pain. You feel a complete 100% body numbness.
19.
Okay. We'll cut it a little bit shorter, but it's
Do
going to
I-
take a couple minutes.
That's fine.
Do I know what's happening?
You're
to me?
conscious of the situation, but you notice that you're convulsing because like your head's here and all of a sudden your vision is shaking completely. Like you feel like you're out of yourself right now, and you can hear people, but you can't make out the words. You're just hearing mumbles. You know Nev is talking to you, but you just don't know what she's saying.
Like, I want to say, don't give up on the kids.
As you hear Osiris say that,
No, dude, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's okay, man.
As he's sweating profusely, what do you two do?
I want to be towards the back with some of the smaller children, just kind of be like huddled with them for a second.
Okay.
Did 2-point ever make it back?
Bones, did you raise your hand?
Yes, I wanted to do everything I can to look at anybody, my tome, anybody's scrolls, anybody in our party, go through everything and see if there's something that we can, even Newt stuff, because I bet you he's got something. I want to see if there's anything that we can find that will counteract what we know is happening.
Roll a history check. With
I just give her my bag. I don't.
Yeah, everybody give me all your shit.
Is this a robbery while I'm trying to save my dying friend? How dare you?
You can have it back. It was history, right?
Yes, yep, and it was disadvantage, so you take the lower one.
Oh, I didn't roll twice.
It's the
It's
same
the
number.
same
Hey, the dice know what they want to roll.
It's 14.
14. As you're just searching, you see him, it's like, here's my book if you want. And he tells you which page to go, memorize, and it's like a whole chapter just on werewolves. And as you're searching, you're finding nothing. What we need is the Impo family. I've been working on some type of potion, but I don't know if it's going to work. We also need silver, a lot of it. I don't know what we can do.
Does anybody have silver?
Do we have silver
Anything?
instruments?
Do
Silver that
have
can
a
be fashioned
silver?
into a potion
Yeah,
on
like-
short notice.
Do we have a wolf killer?
Silver short sword.
I'm from the Impo family. I'm from the Impo family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. As he's looking at you, congratulations, you two. Then.
I think I have something that might help.
Do you have
What?
Yeah.
the vein? What do you have?
I
Quickly.
have a potion.
Okay. Don't. Hi. What's your name?
I'm Neff.
Oh, I was speaking to your father not that long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great
Okay.
to hear. I'm glad to hear it's
someone
okay.
hold his mouth open, please. I don't know if this is
I'm
going to
just
work.
gonna-
We're going to pour
Okay, I'm gonna be nice
this
to you,
down
but
his throat, and then we're going to kill the disease, and then
yeah,
hopefully he doesn't die.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold your mouth open, dude. I'm sorry if this
as
hurts.
You have no idea what's happening.
I throw up a bunch of blood in there.
No. Damn it.
There who
Making light of a dark situation.
did you hand the potion to Newt?
Yeah.
Newt pours this. Not that you would be able to taste it, but this horrible, thick, almost mercury-looking liquid just down your throat as he's massaging your neck to make it go through. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. As he quickly grabs the sword.
Nat 1.
That is a 1. Okay.
Shit.
And
It's
you
not
see
good for
Newt
humans to
immediately
swallow
stab
stuff,
him with
right?
the short sword. And then waits a little bit. And his hand's shaking. Waits a little bit. And pulls it out. I need you to down a death saving throw. As in, like.
Mark one
Well,
down.
yeah. Well, that's a 7, right?
So yeah,
No, that's a failure.
the kid.
We just see if his body will do its thing. Now you may open that note and read it, and then decide what you want to do.
Oh shit! You had a feeling.
Is my spell ready yet?
2 more minutes. As he hands you the potion covered in vomit blood, hands you a short sword covering your friend's blood.
Is it completely gone or is
Yep,
it?
it's
yeah.
completely
okay,
gone.
so it's a vial. So
Yeah.
I'll just mark that down.
Nobody look at what I'm writing.
Nobody look at what he's writing.
I grew up screen peeking against this. I have no idea how hard it is to resist that temptation.
Okay. I need you to roll me another dead saving throw.
12.
12? Okay, that's a success.
Save.
So you're at 1. Alright then. As soon as that happens, your spell is ready. Shorter than it should be, but it's ready. What do you do?
I mean, I can hit everyone in this inside the candles, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Cast.
Alright. As everyone, roll me HP to heal.
Can I actually have
what is
a
it
note?
again?
Yeah.
What are you?
I gave you a pencil for some reason.
D8 plus spell. What is my spell casting ability modifier? Is
It's
it
your
plus 5 right
wisdom.
here? What? Wisdom? Okay.
Yeah.
So plus 4. 2d8 plus 4. Somebody pass me a d8, dog. Oh, never mind. I've got like 6
Yeah,
dice sets.
I was
What am I
about to
doing?
say.
Okay, that's fine with me. Roll me again. Actually, roll me 2 more times.
Everyone heals 18
11.
points.
Do you want the original or the second?
Huh?
Do you want the original message or the second message to be what happens?
The second one.
The second one? Okay.
Everyone heals 18 points.
Alright. Everyone that is not Osiris heals 18 points.
Well, 1.
Okay, that is 2 fails.
Super dead.
You really want to play this card?
So, as your spell is done, these death saving throws started the second you were bitten. We just didn't physically sit down and roll them. Because it's every round, every 6 seconds. So, by the time your spell was casted, this has already happened. As everyone gets healed 18, and you see the radiant energy and the light go into Osiris, and then you see the sparkles still on him as it will not go into his body since they don't have any life in it anymore.
Having finished casted my spell,
Yes.
I'm going to turn around and see the situation for the first time because I had my back to it. More for my own sake than anyone else's. And I'm going to see this happen. And I'm going to walk over to him. I'm going to try it once. Lay my wand down on his chest
Okay.
and cast Spare the Dying. More out of desperation than anything. It's like I'm aware that
Yeah.
this is not going to work as a player,
Yeah,
but
but-
as a character.
And you try and just does not pick up anything. You feel that the curse might be preventing the spell from actually functioning when it should have 100% functioned correctly. Since his body is not cold to the amount that it should be, but it's the curse is preventing his muggle body from coming back.
Did I get last one? Dead already.
Dead?
Cool.
Sorry.
It's alright. The key. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm just gonna be holding him, trying to will him back, basically. If I can just feel him starting to get cold, can I?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here kind of frozen with him.
And you just says, I'm sorry. And kind of just stands up and keeps walking away towards the stairs. What do you guys do?
Put away my wand,
Okay.
draw my bat, start heading up the stairs.
Okay. You gonna knock Nudo?
I'm going to brush past him a little aggressively, but no, I'm not knocking him over.
Roll a perception.
— 22.
Okay. Note that you get a 22. What are you guys doing?
What are the Omegas doing?
They're trying their best to get through as Borland is stopping them. So he has his wings out and trying to like eclipse them so they can't see their dead friend. And Sun is also there assisting, giving moral support to the, I assume specifically the little ones.
Yeah, that's all.
As
I'm still just kind of holding him and not processing fully, even though I know what's happened, but I'm still not processing it fully, and I'm just kind of holding him going, come on, man, come on.
you see Newt go down towards you two. So what are you and your relative doing here? Why did he attack you? He's looking both of you in the eye.
Not my relative.
Oh, you have this potion and you're from the Impel family. It gives you royal blood. And you can change in a day. You are of the same kin. As you're 22,
Correct.
you feel on one of the hallways that now that you're like processing everything, you notice that where the new coming from, you see small little ice crystals start forming and a cold breeze come from that end.
Walk towards it.
Okay. So as you're making your way downtown,
Walking fast, faces
walking
passing.
fast, yeah.
Full bounce.
There's a narrow hallway, and where you knew that there were some like torches that they had planted there, the light's completely gone, and you just hear the
Oh no.
suctioning noise.
Suction noise.
Yeah.
No.
Ice. Suction noise.
So, I don't know what Newt's talking about. I'm talking to, I guess, Jericho and Nev who are around me. But I think before we have any more discussions, we should deal with the situation because Osiris's family is over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Borlorn to, I
Yeah.
guess, let us pass. 'cause
Yeah.
It was their friend also.
They do. And as soon as his wings go through, you see kind of like is looking forward, not himself even looking back to see his fallen comrade. You see all the kids rush to Osiris and they start crying, hugging him. You see one of them actually tries to push you away so that they can hold them.
They're not pushing me away.
But
I'm gonna also let them hold him and everything.
I want to cast Prestidigitation and put a light over him
okay.
that they can see.
See that light glow over Osiris' body.
I'm just gonna whisper to him quietly, I'm so sorry. I didn't want this to happen.
You, Jericho, you're in your head. There's nothing I can do.
I want to say to the Omegas that Osiris died a hero, and I feel confident that you guys can come to us as a group, and we will try to continue on with the mission of ensuring your safety.
I'm very confused as to everything that's happening here. But I must get to. And then when he's saying that, as you're walking slowly towards that ominous coldness and that suctioning noise, not obviously getting towards it in danger, but I need you to roll me one last perception.
13.
13. wits.
Can I look around the Omegas and see if I see 2 Point?
You do not.
Can I ask one of them to go find him?
You asked him one time. Yeah. I think he went upstairs to flank. You see one of them gets up and leaves. 13, you said. Okay. As you don't see anything, but feel it. A coldness, almost like if it's wrapping you, almost like a blanket, just like going around you. As you know, there's something near you in this hallway that you're in. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck me. 7.
7. Okay. As everyone else roll perception.
Which one really? Okay.
Seven.
7.
7.
30, 20.
Oh, okay.
14.
14. Still, seconds ago you were in your wolf form, so you still have a little bit of heightened senses. Your adrenaline's still pumping down, and even in your exhausted state that you're still in, you sense that your hairs are slightly tipping over with coldness. You look over to see if it was Borlong, but he's not casting any cold spells or anything like that. You feel a very cold breeze. You see Newt also look at himself, and this ice crystal starting to form around his arms. And there's a very panicked look on his face. As you see a ghostly figure, a head just peer through some sort of black veil. And you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Just the 19.
As
Oh.
there is a
Don't make
Dementor
me
in the...
I knew it.
I'm crying.
As you see the... And you feel all your joy,
Kiss of
all your energy be sucked away. As you hear a very foul rip in the direction. As you see Newt also starting to worry and takes his wand out. And he's looking around.
Can I back away?
You have a turn, yeah. What do you want to do?
Am I considered in combat?
You are in combat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Summon undead.
Okay. Alright, where are you putting them?
Can I make 2 of these big bad bastards?
I believe... it
Or would
depends
it
on
just
your
be
size.
1?
I think it's just 1. But since you have multiple, you can make them different sizes.
I'm just making 1 big glorious fucker.
Okay.
Directly in front of me. And as he is sprouting from wherever wherever you would like him to sprout from, I want him to hear the word restrain.
Okay. Technically. He can't be in your same
Oh,
space.
he's right on top of me?
Yeah, he would have to be in your same space. If you want him in front of you. He can occupy the same square as you. Because you're both medium-sized creatures.
Oh.
Yeah. But he won't push the wraith away. I mean the mentor away. Oops. There's no, there's,
D&D term.
Yeah.
Move action. Far back as I can.
Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you still technically have that suction effect there. As you see him, the people that can, which would be Neff, Newt, and Jericho, see that Ferris is running away with some suction-y vortex going through him, and there's one of the skeleton creatures that he's summoned. When you hear the incantation from Newt's wand, Patronus, and you see a very mermaid-looking horse start appearing and has almost kale-like features, as this entire body just looks like just strings of different plant life, and almost ghostly, and it's just a strong horse's head as it goes through and just pushes it away, and just it disappears.
Do I see it disappear?
Yeah, and you feel warm immediately, and you feel different. You did not notice that you were extremely saddened and depressed, but now you're not that you weren't because of what just happened, but the complete shift of that.
Can I command my creature telepathically?
Yes, you can.
I can?
Yes. I also need you to note that your maximum hit point has also decreased by 14.
Shit. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Permanently? Forever?
For right now. So, with that, you see Newt. We need to get to my friend. His vial must have broken. He had 3 elementals with him.
Oh,
There was a last resort against you. You are wanted. And then he just runs off towards direction where you were, and then keeps going down that hallway. What are the
you
rest of you
said
guys do?
3 guys.
And he just stopped us. I don't think anyone. Oh wait, I didn't. Did I see what happened? I
You
didn't see what happened.
you can piece it together. Dementors are not a unknown thing in the magical world.
But no one knows how to do the Patronus charm. No.
Very powerful spell. Actually, it's a very powerful spell. And your new guy might be able to cast it.
That'd be dancing in lights.
You have the baby version of it next level. Next 3 levels actually. Sorry. Yeah, you won't take lesson.
Just like
So, what do you guys do?
like a year.
I'm gonna quietly try to calm the kids and just say, guys, you need to go hide. It's not safe right now. We have to go take care of something. We'll be back and we'll give him the proper burial that he deserves.
You see a lot of them that don't budge. 1 or 2 of them get up and try to put together.
Please get the others to go and
Only
hide,
the-
please.
Diplomacy.
Yeah.
Can I go towards where the other kid went to go find some phone? Because
You want to go in that direction?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll me perception just to see if you keep track with them, because that was a little bit ago.
Diplomacy. What is diplomacy?
26.
Yeah, we can figure it out and find him in the hallways of
It's
him running.
persuasion.
Oh, it's persuasion. Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. With you see that 2 of them don't want to leave, but the rest do. As you convince a majority of them, but the 2 oldest stay with him. Like, we're gonna stay here. Whatever happens, happens. We'll stay here.
Just be careful as much as possible. These things are really, really dangerous. Much more than.
Can't we move him out of the way so they can at least...
We're gonna take him back to the where we were for right now.
Okay, we'll
And
find
see
you.
both of them grab it. Just ring the bells and
We'll
then
find
start moving away. Because we're moving completely different directions. The map is useless right now. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Starting with you.
Yeah.
Because we're at 3 different locations right now. Just so I can keep track of who's going where. Who's going with Newt?
I am.
Bones, where you go? Wherever you go, Borland goes.
Right. I guess, have they moved?
They're moving.
Osiris?
Yeah, they're moving Osiris to their hideout.
Okay.
Well, to the headquarters part of it.
I wanna stay with the party, just be in the back.
Alrighty then. So we're going with you first. Okay. As you're following and listening to corridors, and you hear the footsteps and you hear the as metal, and eventually you see that one of the sewer holes wasn't closed correctly. You know that's where he's going. As you climb up, by the time you get up there, you're a little bit panting since you had a chase after someone who is pretty good at parkouring, let's just say the least. And you see the tail end of him going to the left as you run and go to the left, and you see another entrance going down into the sewers. And you're like, God damn it. You go down that way, and then by the time you are approaching him, you just hear oh my god! And you see what you realize is the mentor was sucking on one of the kids, and as soon as his whole body turned pale, he just falls, and you see the and then just disappears further into the sewers, away from you. And right now, what you see is that kid that you asked to go home, completely scared. One child dead. 2 Point missing his leg from the bottom down, completely convulsing, his eyes covered in blood and vomit all over his mouth. And then another kid hiding in the corner. Following you guys.
Bear in mind I am with them after I see Newt go past, but I'm going to have Skelly Boy over here scouting ahead exactly 60 feet ahead of me at all times.
Okay.
And then,
yeah.
Can I telepathically give him the suggestion of a command?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, if he hears or sees, can it hear or see or detect in any sense of the word?
It can, but it's
very limited.
It's dumber than a dog.
It's dumber than a dog.
Like, it will react only if physically harmed. So if it hears, like, if you tell him, keep going straight, and it hears, like, a dragon roaring, it's not going to be like, oh, that's a dangerous thing. Until it's attacked by the dragon.
Gotcha. Okay, so I've got a test dummy then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Pretty strong test dummy, but a test dummy nonetheless. Cool. So as it's going down, roll me in Arcana or History, because we are in a magical world. Your choice.
Both. 18.
Okay. You would know that the Dementors definitely prey on living things, so it will not prey on a skeleton creature. You would know that much. It needs life and joy specifically.
Oh well, I've got him for an hour. I'm going to keep him for an hour.
I mean, I would too. As you do, what was the specific command you gave him? Just stay in front of me for 30 feet? Keep walking?
Yes.
Okay. As you do that, eventually, since Newt is running forward, behind the skeleton creature, you see him kind of slide and start patting someone down as the skeleton creature just keeps walking forward.
Stop.
Stops. And then you guys rush and you see which you're the only one that saw him earlier, a purple cloaked man with a staff instead of a wand. Looks fairly old, very traditional wizard garbs. He looks like he was just plucked right out of the Middle Ages, put in here. And he's just like searching through him. Oh god. And he looks completely broken, as in he looks split. His arms are completely ripped. There's a huge puddle of blood where he was. Who is the person who would be physically closest to Newt?
It'd probably be me, because I'd probably be following him.
Okay, as he's going around, he just hands you a wand, like the old man's wand.
Okay.
And he gives you a small little pouch, like a little, like, you can put it in your belt pocket.
Okay.
He looks at him. This is very bad.
Can anything you just gave me fix me?
Look through, would you kissed?
Sort of. It hurt a bit.
Yeah, you'll be fine in a couple of days. Eat chocolate. Oh, look in there.
Okay.
You might have something.
Looks in the pouch.
They do. This is a pocket of holding.
Pocket of holding.
It holds up to 6 items, up to 100 pounds. There's 2 potions in there. There looks to be, like, as you open it up, there's like legit 6 compartments, and it's almost like a mini pew. So potion, a little weird stick. There's a gem and a gem, and then paper. So you can't distinguish what the potions are, but there's 2 vials in there.
Okay, stick my hand in the bag and think potion.
You
get both of them.
Yeah. Potion of healing.
Both of them are?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like, we should probably regroup. You're not there. We should probably regroup. And discuss why your relatives are attacking. We need to tell the ministry immediately what happened too. Okay.
I thought you said that there were more Dementors or whatever.
Yes, but I cannot go hunt him down.
You said there were
There's-
3 and we've seen 1.
Yes. He goes into his robes and you see that he pulls out this hourglass. It's completely broken.
All 3 are gone.
Yes, they're searching for food.
Why are they here?
We're ordered to get you at all costs. That's why that's why Dumbledore asked me to come to help you and protect you against a lot of the Ministry who's let's say
Wanting us
hell-bent on getting you for whatever reason. I mean, you're children in a sewer with other children who know how to punch against wolves.
Yeah. We're trying to
And there's a dragon.
We're
too,
trying to save
apparently.
the kids from the wolves. And yeah.
Why didn't you ask for help?
Because
We've
We've
chased
been-
ever since.
yeah, we've been chased pretty much, and every time we meet an Aura, they want to either capture us or kill us. So
Well, show you that Oria is legally allowed to kill you.
We had to keep us in a containment sphere for 2 weeks and almost.
That's no Aura then.
That's what they said they
your
were.
friend Aura said that didn't she say that they were like she knew who that girl at least was?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Mephisto.
Mephisto
It's
and
not an Aura that I would know. Also, I'm not one of them either. I'm just
Oh, okay.
here. Let's move.
Yeah.
As
I
you
don't-
see that he grabs a body, wraps it up, and then uses his wand, and it's carrying him. And he's in the back behind you guys. Where do you guys regroup?
Were there only 2 people? Just you and this gentleman?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
Elosa was her name.
She's been missing for a couple of months.
Yeah. Well,
She was
Mephisto
with this dude.
basically killed her and tried to kill
Kill
us.
us, yes.
I
Thank
don't
With the
know
killing
who this
first.
Mephisto is, but I'll investigate.
Thank you.
oh.
But
Pardon
I'm
me.
saying this as we're going back. Or,
As you see a little twig thing pops up and starts growing up his hair and gets inside of his hair. But I'll follow you. As he has his wand out with his friend kind of
I
bleeding.
feel like we need to go back and protect the kids right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially if there's Dementors
Are
around.
they all muggles?
Yes.
as far as we know.
Okay. Dumbledore is quite fond of you for some reason. And he keeps on going wherever direction you guys are going to. Where do you guys head?
I guess to the main area where the bells are.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go ring the bell.
So,
And
Sonia,
hopefully
what
we
do you
meet Sonia.
Okay, you said the dementia went further down.
Mm-hmm. It went away from you.
I can't go that way. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go where 2 point is and see if there's any way. I know I can't physically help him. Maybe kind of calm him down or something.
He's convulsing. By the time you get to him, you see that his eyes are completely blood red and he's convulsing. And he's bleeding profusely through his left leg. As from the foot,
Is it just one leg or was it both legs?
one leg. His foot is completely gone. You can see the bone sticking through, as if it was ripped.
Okay. There's 2 kids around me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can ask the other 2 kids.
Well, sorry. There are 2 kids.
One's dead, one's scared, and one's hiding.
Yes, exactly.
I want to see. Should I see the one that's hiding though?
Yeah, you can see. He's not hiding very well, but he's away from the situation.
I want to ask them if they can help me hold 2 point. Maybe start to go back. It's not really safe right here. We need to go back. We need to
Okay.
go back.
Okay. Yeah. And he kind of goes up and does not go anywhere near his legs or his foot, as is again just pouring blood and grabs part of his arms.
Can I tear a piece of fabric and maybe just tie his leg?
Sure.
Okay.
You do so.
Tourniquet is leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do so.
And good. I'll be like, we'll come back for your friend later. There's nothing we can do to help. We just need to help 2 point first.
Okay. Grabs it. Where do you guys go?
Back the way we came.
Okay. I need you to roll me 1d20. No modifiers, no nothing. Just a straight up d20.
6.
Okay. By the time that everyone reunites, a couple minutes apart, everyone's gathered. All the kids are completely freaked out.
I'm gonna drop the skeleton spells
Okay.
re-enter.
You see that Borlong is extremely in high guard and like trying to man whatever entrance there is. Newt is talking to himself and trying to see what he can do, but he looks lost. This guy looks skittish. He doesn't look anyone in the eye, and he also looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. He has strong spells, but he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
As soon as I start even going into the sewer, I want to start quietly yelling for help.
Okay, you know there's bells that you can ring.
Yeah, I'll ring a bell on the way. Just going
You
back.
guys hear a bell. You run, none of the guys, none of the Omegas.
I'm gonna go
We're
toward
gonna
it.
run
Okay.
to it.
You
Assume
see
that's
Bones and Neff assist you as you guys see a pretty much gone 2 point. Leg completely ripped off. He looks pale, like he looks white. And as you're moving, you notice that a lot of his chest is completely frozen over too, and his fists are also completely frozen.
Yeah. And I met up with them already. Guys, does anyone have a healing potion or something?
Yeah, I got
Can any
one.
of these help him
I got one.
before?
I'm gonna
Okay.
take the potion and pour it down his throat.
As you do,
And we lay him down on the ground, whatever.
you see that the potion has no effect on him. He looks, he's ice cold by now.
Is he gone? Okay.
You, as you're helping him go towards the position, putting all
at least
three-
leaning against, I guess, a wall or something.
all 3 bodies, soon 4 bodies next to each other. One of the kids goes to. First there was 2 werewolves. Whatever the fuck those things were.
Werewolves.
The 2 point fought one of them and kicked it really hard in the nose, and he ran away quickly. The other one bit his leg off, and then they both got scared, and then that thing came, and it's like I was just sad. Couldn't do anything.
I'm gonna drop to my knees and hug the kid and just be like, it's okay.
Couldn't
It's
do
okay.
anything for
I
him.
know, it's okay. We tried. I'm just gonna hold this kid.
Okay. So
I want to ask the Omegas who's the next oldest. Who would be the next person?
actually, you have stats for all of them.
But they are all alpha.
I know, I was gonna say
I'm just looking for an old one.
There's 2
one of them
oldest.
needs to take care of.
3.
Okay.
There's Mark, Craig, and Asher, and they're all 15.
Great.
Crick is on mute.
Crick?
Yeah, he does not talk. Asher is a blue-eyed, very harsh person, and
And Mark.
Mark's very impatient. So those are your apologies for them.
Really cool.
I can describe every single person in a minute, but quickly from knowing them, those would be the 3 of us, and those are their characteristics.
Who am I holding? Just
Random kid number
Roll me
one.
20.
alright. With what?
Just a d20.
Okay, 11.
11. Okay. So, you're going to be holding Brian, an 11-year-old green-eyed boy who is crying his eyes out. Also, cannot keep a secret. This is kid first. But
Okay.
with that.
So I asked, right, who is the oldest, and they stepped up.
They don't. None of them step up.
But I just,
You know.
I know.
You know they look the oldest, but none of them step up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to
You see one
console
of them
Brian.
kind of like raises his hand up. You see Crick raise his hand up, but he doesn't say anything. And then as soon as he looks at you, as soon as you're about to speak, he just looks at Osiris. So, for the next 3 days, what do you guys do? As you're recovering from your affliction,
I guess I'm recovering from mine.
I'm going
by
to.
the next day, around the same time period, close to the early morning, since this is so early, you recover. It takes 24 hours.
But his max HP is back.
Max HP is fully up.
I'm gonna just lay around.
Okay, got it.
Oh, dude!
No kidding.
Oh,
If you want to say
the
anything,
hell
just let me
up.
know and I'll wake you up.
Okay. During this time, I'm going to take Newt aside for a second.
Okay.
Just aside from everybody, and I'm gonna say, you said you talked to my father recently?
Well, yes, we gave me a lot of information on the chapter on your kind.
Did you see him? Did you talk to him, or did you see him?
We spoke at his house.
Okay.
This was many years ago.
Which house?
You do not follow.
Where did you speak? What location?
Well, it was a private house in the forest.
Okay.
Outside of the normal areas.
Okay. Just curious. How was he?
It's fine. Bored. A little saddened.
Yeah.
He missed you and your mother too.
Yeah, I
You wouldn't
can
say
understand
why.
that. Yeah,
But I wasn't really there for pleasantries.
I totally understand that. I had a thing I was gonna sprinkle. How did you find us?
Oh, we were looking around and we managed to speak to a little girl who told us that there were some people in the sewers and
Ella?
yes, my friends over here erased their mind a little too harshly, but
Yeah.
that's and then we were attacked by wolves that apparently another moonbeam spell, which is illegal. Also, as he looks over there, his spells are illegal. And he looks towards you. Not that I care. Same.
We're not doing the most legal of things, but we're honestly trying to help people.
I've done a lot of things that the ministry does not approve of either.
I understand.
As he never looks you directly now, he's just looking downward. Every now and then he looks at his hair.
Yeah.
If he needs to focus on something.
I appreciate your help, and
That did nothing.
Can you break and obliviate? I'm eavesdropping from the
It's
my
a
bedroll.
little tricky. I can try.
Can you do another Patronus charm? I'm also eavesdropping.
As he
Because
goes
we're trying to
over to
figure out
the
what
girl
the
and
heck
you
Jeff
just
is doing.
you see bright light appear, and he does manage to. Today, it takes a lot out of me. I can pretty much just do it a couple of times and I'm pretty worn out. As you see that through his shirt, there's still blood appearing from that one scratch. As he did recover 18 points, but it's not full.
Okay.
If this is still the same thing. Anything else before the?
Can we
I
give
still
him
think
a
we have a
potion of
conversation with
healing?
him.
Does anybody else have another potion that we can give to Newt since he can do
know if it's wrong.
I'm quite alright.
There-
I'll be fine.
I'm gonna
Did you
reach into the
see-
pocket of holding and just toss the potion over my shoulder and be like, "You'll be fine now."
Appreciate it.
Wasn't
and then
mine.
He kind of puts it on the ground.
Drink the damn thing.
No.
It's a poison potion.
Did you see the spell that the werewolves enacted? The moon spell?
Yes, it's specifically called Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Yes.
Do you know how they would have been able to do that unless they had a...
They would have to learn it. It's not taught in school. But just, I mean, you do have to understand that these people they've lived this way for many years. They know how to stay visible. They're not easy. Not monsters either. As that's like the first awkward shift and looks you in the eye. They're just misunderstood.
I didn't misunderstand.
It's not their choice sometimes.
Believe me, I'm aware.
I want to note that for the next 3 days I am fasting for Osiris. And just being fully secluded to myself and having kind of an angry air about me.
I want to hope the kids, I guess, put Osiris in 2 Point and the other 2 kids bury them and everything.
Yeah. You see that they start
I'm helping as well.
rubble,
And have like a nice
bricks,
ritual, like candles
rock.
and stuff.
and they put them in a location where you see that there is a small little altar, and in hardened wood it says Alpha, and they just put them near that little altar. There's no body, just an altar.
I was also gonna ask him one more thing, and I just found it.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna ask Newt whenever I can. Also said that I'm trying to remember exactly what the words were. He said the Dreamweaver to Jericho, that the Dreamweaver chose him. Do you have any idea what that means?
No. He looks very confused.
I love you, Jesus. You're freaking great. No. I was just trying to get some more information about what exactly happened here.
I would also like to know that, as he's saying this, and you're first in your own little world, you hear the footsteps creak towards you, any small little of glass hit near you, and if you ever turn around, you see that there is a potion of healing next to you.
Jesus.
As he goes close towards where you are, but not paying attention towards you, and he's kind of like just looking at this little twig thing in his arm. What did happen?
Well,
As you get the sensation that he's asking everybody that's around.
Are we all together?
Yeah,
now?
you're all
You're
together.
not secluded anymore.
no, we're walking back towards everybody, I guess. Besides
This is still the same day, or is this?
Yeah, this
We
is,
can say that
Besides
whichever
the
day that you
service.
wanted it to be, within these 3 days, you could speak this. But
well, no,
Newt wants to know what happened from y'all's point of view. For sure.
To answer your question, I think I know what Alpha's talking about.
Yeah, I've got a general idea as well.
Okay.
We probably all need to share some
I have an
information
idea.
now, since it
This
seems
ch-
like a lot of new things have come
This
up.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But
I'm gonna opt to keep mine hidden.
I'm.
You all know you have one.
Newt doesn't.
That's true.
What
Yeah.
good is that? Just looks at it. Oh, this is a red moth, and he starts telling little intricate details about the moth and its lifespan and how it only grows 1 month out of the year in a specific region in South America, and then realizes that he's talking too much.
This was
Stops.
some kind of a deal.
With,
Like a bond.
with whom? So you made a vow. It's not the usual markings, it's not on your palm, but that's fine. Again, as he's not looking you directly in the eye. As I have to, because I don't know how to talk to anyone else unless I look them in the eye. What did you make?
Her name was Omni, or is Omni. At least that's the name she gave us.
What does she look like? Who is she?
Purple.
She,
Scars.
yes.
She looks
Necromancer.
purple.
No, she's. What did she look like exactly? I'm trying to remember.
Like a
Bit of a southern twang in her voice. Scarification tattoos.
elfy, horny, like horns or something weren't there?
The reverse scarification.
No?
The reverse
Phrasing.
scarification.
Sorry,
Is purple.
sorry.
No,
Okay.
I wanted to cast disguise self to her just for a
Okay.
second.
So you just got yourself the chocolate skin, the kind of nappy hair color, the dark heavy cloak around you. As you pull your cloak down, you see all the scarification on the face and on the arms and any exposed skin that you would have, and you're kind of have not as fully deep purple as hers, but it's close enough.
She looked like this.
Oh,
A very hard person to miss if you've
yes,
seen
if
her
I would
before.
have seen her, I don't know who she is.
Then I just dispelled the spell.
That's
She's been going around to almost every one of our members here and trying to offer them deal of some type.
this is who's taking this deal? Who's making the vow? What did you make?
Wait, can I interrupt before we continue? Newt, if you were to report back to the ministry as you said you needed to do, how were you going to do that?
I have to go talk to them in person. I can message them.
Would you just apparate or message? Or
Yeah,
that's...
either or.
Okay.
I need to bring the body back for sure.
Do you know if your, can I say colleague? I'm not really sure what to call him. The man, your traveling partner,
yeah,
had messaged them before all of this was going down, because I imagine a lot of this was disturbing what he was seeing.
One more time. Sorry.
Did he
Jesus.
message the ministry? Did he
I don't
attempt to communicate that you had seen at all? I'm just curious as to what information they've gotten, if at all, because
I don't know. It would be in his wand, and I don't have the ability to see his casted.
Okay.
That's not where my talents lie. Again,
Understand.
not a Nora. I don't hunt people down or kill things that I don't understand.
Then why were you assigned to find us?
I volunteered against people's wishes and with Dumbledore's.
request.
Yeah, he's fond of you.
Yeah, we're fond of him. We feel like we can't talk to him otherwise.
There's still think that he might have something to do with Grindelwald and his.
Wait, Dumbledore has something to do with
Well,
Grindelwald?
they were suspecting,
What?
and the attacks on the school has since been shut down for a couple of days. Since there's only a few wizards that can take him down, and
Is Grindelwald attacking Hogwarts?
we don't know. They're trying to figure that out, but Dumbledore has not been cooperative in hunting him down or facing him. He refuses, despite the ministry's want.
Have you been to the school lately?
Well, there's a giant dragon there. No,
Okay, yeah.
Oh, really? At
That's
the
why.
school too now?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
just
just
close enough.
Yeah, like that's the biggest dragon I've seen. And he points to your brother.
Yeah, we met the big one. Well, no, we didn't really meet him.
No.
One
We
of
met his area.
I fought him. Yeah, was fast and angry. You see kind of a slight shift in his eyes in a panic.
I go,
Okay.
I don't know.
As when Borlung speaks, you see the new kind of like gets a little excited, gets up and starts scooting, not sneakily, but starts scooting towards him and like just kneels right next to him. Yeah. Yeah. But anything else?
you wanted to know what happened here,
Yeah.
the best I can gather is they knew that we were at least looking for them at their hideout, I guess.
Did you-
The wolves.
You poked a bee nest's hive and you're wondering why the bees attacked.
We were looking, basically,
Well-
because...
There's a reason why they're in seclusion.
Right.
They don't want people finding them or touching them. talking
Except they're
to
not
them.
in seclusion because they're coming after these kids.
They had been attacking these kids, and we fought
For
2 in the
weeks,
woods.
at least.
And they were turning them. They put them in a pit, and were turning them.
No, you
Trying to turn them.
well that they wouldn't have a chance of turning successful.
They're muggles. They can't turn into wolves.
Then why would they bite them?
I don't know, other
What
than...
the ones that we had questioned, somewhat aggressively, admittedly,
Yeah.
were
We gave them days for their own medicine.
telling us that they were trying to build up an army to fight
so
this
you
dragon.
murdered some people because they murdered some other people.
We didn't...
No,
murder
we
them.
didn't murder them.
anyone.
We put them in a pit and asked them some questions.
They fell
Oh.
from the Great Dragon's area.
We went...
Some people might have died of
We
injuries sustained in a fall. That's totally not us.
We went to go try to help Borlong, who was fighting this dragon. And we brought them with us because we didn't know what to do with them because they said they were either going to die from us or they're going to go back to the Alpha who's going to kill them. So we didn't know what to do with them. Brought them with us. We basically encountered the quicksand kind of thing and were pulled under. They were
Some of
pulled
the
under.
dragon.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
they have that ability.
They were pulled under. We tried to help them, but they didn't make it. And a lot of us were under too, so we were trying to help everybody just get out of
damn near
it.
killed me.
I mean, if you want us to backtrack way back, if you want us to talk about Hogwarts, when we started catching trouble, we started being hunted by what we assume were followers of Grindelwald fanatics.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they singled us out, but we rallied together.
You have bounties. Sorry, bounties is the wrong word. You have wants on your heads for attacking auras and defying ministry when asked to go to court.
But
Right.
no one asked us if it was
Nobody
self-defense.
asked us.
Yeah, people were attacking to kill multiple times.
No aura has been giving that instruction until
Then
just
why?
last night when we appeared.
I believe that these were not Aurors. I believe that they were fanatics that were posing as Aurors.
That is definitely troublesome as well.
That's what I think. We don't know. We've been running ever since all of this happened and Dumbledore was taken. We assisted Dumbledore. There was an attack in the forest.
You also think that Hagrid's being plotted against as well.
Yeah.
They're blaming him for the children dying in Diagon Alley.
We were there that day.
Yes, I was told.
We tried to defend everyone from those monsters.
The undead monster.
The undead monsters.
To some degree of success.
Who were raised by our friend that we mentioned earlier, Omni.
Wait, we're calling your friend now?
No.
No.
Mean that in a
Sarcastically,
sarcastic
I meant
way.
Ah.
Sorry. We've had a bunch of different situations that I feel like we tried to handle it in the best way possible, and they just keep happening, and we keep getting hunted, and we keep running into Aurors who want to kill us or capture us, and not capture in the good traditional way.
Because we've attempted to talk to multiple ones and they're
Yes.
not letting us know what the charges are. We've asked where Dumbledore is. We've tried to message and every time it gets intercepted. So
There was 6 that went specifically to the school, and we have evidence that you guys fought them, and
We did, because they fought first.
the ones that were attacking and trying to kidnap
did.
Dumbledore, probably that's when we were fighting.
oh, he just punched one because he was angry about it. But I guess that didn't help you at all. It escalated things.
Yeah, I'm sure we made a lot of bad choices. We're kids.
Yeah.
So, because
As he looks at you,
I'm not.
I'm an old kid.
I'm
It's
not-
a story.
I'm
you
not
don't
saying
have an anti-aging ability or charm, do you?
As he cast remove curse.
Are you 16 again?
What?
Say,
Are
girl.
you serious?
Oh, hi. Hi, guys.
Can I get your number?
Oh my gosh, you look like you!
He's like, that's better.
What, that might be a bad thing now, though. That you look like
He's
you.
just like,
Just
oh.
It's okay.
Or was
You
that
know,
next
we were
time?
hunted no matter what we do. It doesn't matter.
Yes, we have made a few mistakes, but honestly, we don't know what to do at this point. Other than,
Do you think we should turn ourselves in? Should we go back to Hogwarts?
No.
I mean, you see what we're facing, how deadly these threats are.
I would speak on your behalf and bring in the evidence and his wand. So he walks over to you and just grabs a wand, the guy's wand.
It's fine, I didn't want to.
I do have one more question for you.
Yes. Not until we at least defeat these Dementors.
Oh, yeah, I saw one of them earlier, by the way. Wasn't
Are
very
you?
Oh, what?
Oh.
You saw another one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We need to get these kids out of here.
Or
we need to
somewhere
get ourselves out of here.
We need to be
the
somewhere
minis-
safe.
My question is, does
Everybody-
anyone else at the ministry know about my father's house that you visited?
They shouldn't. I went because he wrote me a letter.
Okay.
Is
I'm gonna look towards everyone and say, guys, I think we need to message my dad and get these kids over there. Because that's a better place for them to be.
if it's secluded
Is it far?
and they're protected?
How would we move all the kids? And the kids won't want to go, just so you
We need to
know,
ask the
but
kids
I'm gonna
first.
pipe up
I
and say
don't
one
disagree.
word. Port key.
If I had one, I would have used it.
Shit.
I
No, do we
don't
know of any around?
disagree. We can figure out a way to get there. I just feel like maybe this is the best place for them, so they are
Does
out
he
of
have a
this.
port key?
Does he? Jesus.
If you don't think, if you don't have the answer in your head, then it's no.
No.
I can see him having one actually.
If it wasn't in your backstory.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
He does not.
Okay, he doesn't have one. No,
Can you-
not that I know of.
Can I ask one more question while we're discussing? We originally...
Oh, just to let you guys know, he's never introduced himself with Newt. He said
Yes,
Commander.
Commander.
Commander, sorry.
But we all know
we
who
know
he is.
of him because the Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
They
No,
said
you
they
wouldn't
was
know
familiar.
Has he published Fantastic Beasts by this
Oh
point?
shit! Yeah, he has.
Okay then,
So
we
we
know
would
who
know.
he is, even if by hearing his last name.
We probably studied his
Well, you
book.
told me I knew him from, I guess, his legacy from Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr.
Right.
Scamander.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You're right. You get it right.
One thing in our very convoluted and fraught with bad decisions journey to this point, we had learned was there was some somewhat fantastical weapon against the undead in this area.
Oh,
Have you heard of anything?
not in my studies.
Okay then.
This was one of the things we were interested in to try to give to the ministry because we had seen a looming undead threat. We had fought undead. Obviously, some of our
Omni.
party has the ability to do some things with undead, as you've seen now. But we were trying to find this weapon that's apparently in this area somewhere. Do you think it's possible that it's related to the werewolves since you've been studying them? Do you think they and their ability to cause the moonlight are part of the weapon?
Anyone that's magical can use a wand, and if you know how to use a wand, you can do all sorts of things. But there's no specific connection to werewolves and undead.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Sonia. Sonia, can you give me the
Let him
It
borrow.
wasn't a map, it was a scroll.
or don't give it to him, but just show him. Yeah.
Physically
Yeah,
show
I see.
you.
Yep, I don't know what this means.
I have a question also.
Yes.
Just as a precautionary, is there any way you can
quick teach us, or maybe effectively teach us how to cast different traumas?
I can start showing you, but it's not something you just master in a day.
Well,
That's
you would
fine.
think so,
That's
but
what we do.
you know Dumbledore like this, so there might be a reason. We're quick learners. And
I'm also like 12.
16,
but
but
smart
it's
ass.
whatever.
But we
You also-
picked oars and supposedly.
Hey, he's trying to help us. Come on. Just gonna look towards Fair.
Sure.
Hey, thanks by the way. I don't know if I said thank you. Kind of like being 16 again.
It's fine. I didn't, but it's fine.
Oh. Hey, we can be your friends. We're cool.
Yeah, let's start teaching. And that's where we're gonna go break.
Okay.
This is officially 8. But alright, we'll see you guys in 15.
Hello everybody, this is Jesus from ADreamProduction, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Osiris can't, because he's dead.
Fucking wow!
Yeah.
I have a request.
Yeah.
So I know we were kind of talking right before the thing, and I don't know if that was within the 3 days or right before the 3 days
What's that?
started. But I was hoping to have a project, maybe working with Sonia, to basically memorialize, kind of document the life of Osiris and
An obituary.
2 kind of in a book.
Sure.
Or, because, that's my thing, I'm a nerd like that with the books. And basically be able to give this to the Omegas. It's my thought to take all of our personal experiences, things we've known from being close to Osiris, things he's told us,
I'm 100% down for that.
and talking to the Omegas and trying to kind of memorialize so they have
Within
kind
those-
of a history.
Yeah, with these 3 days, you can definitely get that accomplished.
That's what we're trying to do.
Depending on the detail you want, but I figured that within 3 days of dedicated focus, yeah, that's 100% doable.
And since we're all together, we thought it would be a way to honor the hero
Yeah.
and the heroic sacrifice that they made. So this
I
is-
also want all the Omegas names in that book.
I will give those to you soon enough.
So that was my plan, to work with Sonia on that and try to focus with her ability to divine things and see things. Maybe if we couldn't figure some stuff out.
All right. And just because we did take a little too long discussing other stuff out of game, so within these 3 days that passed, you guys get everything back. So, Sonia,
Why are you looking at me?
hi.
Hi.
In one of these nights,
Oh yes.
you will get a odd drink.
Oh.
So, it's definitely not you. It's just very foggy. And you see someone walking barefoot in some sort of corridor, and you start seeing stone. Someone starts taking shape, and you're noticing this is Hogwarts. You see Omni in Hogwarts. A lot of the details is fuzzy and kind of cloudy, but you're focusing on her. She gets very clear, and she's going into the Gryffindor section. She's looking around. She goes up to a bookshelf, knocked it down, and then the image disappears. And then you re-see her again within the Gryffindor dorm, but she's in a different section, and she's pulling over a bookshelf, and eventually you hear, and you see the bookshelf just go, as you see a door slide up and appear. As you hear, she grabs the doorknob and opens it, and she stops. And now the vision kind of fades almost a little bit, as if you were standing. Instead of being above position looking, almost bird's eye view, now you're standing looking at her. And she hasn't moved from the position. For some reason you think she's noticed you. And then it's coming to you that you're not yourself. You are aware of the surroundings. You are aware of this vision. You're aware that you are seeing a vision. And then now you're seeing her eye level, and then you have form. She turns to you. Do you see me?
Do you see me?
I do. She starts stepping towards you, making sure the door is closed.
Why are you here? Why am I here?
I was going to ask the same question of you.
Well, I asked it first. I will ask
No, you?
You go first.
you.
No, you!
She looks at you. It seems I have misjudged you. You do have potential. Might have the Weaver's faith in you as well.
You didn't answer my question.
Yes, it's funny that way.
I'm not nothing.
I am.
As she walks closer towards you, you see this bluish energy around her hand. And she looks at you. Don't peek into others' heads. Be a good lad. And it releases this blue smoke into you, and you just wake up coughing. And you people that are awake in that portion of the night, that specific day, see that Sonia is coughing this blue powder.
What the hell?
We all see it?
Whoever was awake at
Who's
that
on
time.
watch?
Whoever was on watch that night.
Probably me. I'm
Yeah.
kind of taking watch almost every night. Well, every night now.
But with that, is there anything specific you want to do on the
He's looking at you.
last little bit? No, I was looking at everyone, but
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna see if I can get Cyrus's stuff.
you guys do. You can anything in his possession within that is an old character, you guys can divvy it up amongst yourselves, so we can do that out again, just to have someone come in, deliver it. I don't want Justin just being there the whole game.
Do we see anything on 2 Point? Because I know he had money for weapons and they were getting stuff.
It wasn't on his person.
Okay.
He wouldn't have anything on him. He was traditionally minimalistic.
Okay.
I'm going to gather up our group and
The
talk
Hogwarts crew.
Yeah, and Newt, and talk to them. Guys, we gotta figure out a plan for these kids because I don't feel like they're safe here right now.
Well, we need to give them options. They need
I-
to decide.
Don't disagree.
Yeah, I mean they're a functioning society outside of our interference. Unfortunately, we've
It
brought
could
some
be,
stuff
I
in.
know that the ministry at least would they would erase their minds and put them in muggle foster homes.
Trust me,
They won't stay.
you don't want to be in a foster home. Especially not for muggles.
They're foster.
Shakes his head.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
between the two?
I feel like my father could possibly help these kids. He's not terribly far from here. We could possibly ask him to care for them for a little while.
Do you have a large, I guess, estate that they could stay at? Or, I mean, there's quite a few kids, right? There's, what, 20,
There's
30?
well, no, it was 19. Now there is. Now there's 17.
That's all of the
16.
Omegas? That's it? I had the impression of a lot more. I guess we would know after these 3 days of working with all of them,
Yeah.
talking to all of them.
He has a large enough place to hold them, yes.
So, based on what Ferris says, he's saying that the foster system is not going to be amenable to these kids anyway. The way that their personalities are, they're their own family. They would
Okay.
run, I'm sure,
Look,
right?
the only perspective I have regarding this is after Dad had his accident, I was put in a military foster home on base. In a little town slightly outside of Dallas in Texas. And because it might have been different for me because I was on base, but all I know is it's not an enjoyable place to be. You get in there and your first few months you're thinking I'm gonna get adopted any day now. And then the months go by, and then years, and you're still there in the same place, watching some of your friends be there one day and gone the next off to some better life.
That doesn't sound
It's
good.
not the greatest place to be.
That
And
sounds
this is
horrible.
their home. Like,
I'm not trying to take that away from you.
I've known going place to place to place. It's not a good place to grow up.
You guys have met my foster home. He's the dragon. I mean, my parents are gone, and we just kind of do what we do. So I get that perspective of wanting to stay with your family.
So, with your guys' discussion, you guys are talking. Justin, what would be something that you'd be listening to on the radio at the moment?
I really don't know the music from that time.
Ooh, I do.
What would his favorite station be? As you're kind of cruising down the street in your BM.
Closest thing to metal.
Okay.
It doesn't exist yet.
How about is that metal?
Grindcore Frank Sinatra.
Does not.
Right for Frank Sinatra. There you go. There you go.
Hairspray.
He's listening.
Think hairspray music.
You're listening to some metal instruments, big band.
Yeah, basically, big band.
So as you're blasting that new hip young song on the radio and driving along in your buggy, you do see on the roads of Glasgow as you're passing through, escaping the thing that you are moving away from. You see the quick shadows of a dark figure go towards a area, like towards a
That would have
corner.
been cool.
And then as you're slowly slowing down in your vehicle, you do see what looks like it's a person just completely dead, drained out of life. What do you do?
Like, I just see the person.
Yeah, like in an alleyway as you're driving. This is pretty late at night.
I'll get out of the car and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna check on them.
Okay.
Do they seem dead?
Yeah, they're pretty.
Or are they, like, dying?
No, they're dead. They're completely sucked out of life. They look almost skeletal, like their flesh is completely soaked and stretched on their bone.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just, like, look around and see if I see, like...
You see a dark figure flying through the alleyway.
Like,
Away from this person, yeah.
Right.
What do you do?
Well, I'm not gonna chase it.
Okay. Alright, what do you do?
I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna move the body to, like, somewhere that's, like, a little, like... not, like, just in the middle of an alleyway.
Okay.
Like, maybe up against the wall or something.
Sure.
See if I can do anything for him.
Okay. Roll me medicine. Which... Wisdom roll for you.
Nat 1.
You look at him, you have no clue.
Shit, bro.
Your
I don't
first
know
roll.
what to do for you.
My B dog. My B.
No clue. As everyone hears the of a little girl screaming. And
Running towards it.
perception, Sonya.
Like, where is it coming from?
It's coming towards the direction where that ghostly thing went.
19.
19.
I'm running
Quickly
towards it.
see. Alright, you're running towards it.
I am too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards
Emma
it.
is
Yes.
nowhere to be seen.
Ella?
Yeah, Ella, sorry.
Ella!
And that's the voice that you hear. And it echoes, but it's coming out of the sewers.
I'm gonna go towards it.
Going right.
Like, is it better for me to go just down the alleyway or to drive to the other side?
It's probably easier to take foot.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll run over there and I'll be like talking myself into it. Like, damn it.
Alright, what do you say to yourself? Are you inspiring yourself?
Yeah.
What do you say to yourself?
I'm like, damn it, you got a lot to make up for, so I guess you gotta help.
Alright, you get a d6 inspiration.
It's pretty
Do I roll it now?
No, you keep it and
Whenever you want.
whenever you want before you have to roll and then say, I want to use my inspiration. But if you roll and you wait and then I'm like, alright, you missed. Can I roll my inspiration? You get to say it before. I say if you hit or miss or whatever.
Alright. Don't be fast.
Okay. You don't have to be super fast, but you have to. You can't choose to reactively roll because I said you failed. That's kind of the mechanics. Okay.
Did you say that we all heard the scream, like
Yeah.
from in the sewers where
Yes.
we were hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it happened inside the sewer?
It happened out
above
of the
a
sewers.
drain.
Yeah.
I took off running as soon as I heard it,
As you.
and I have my maul out, by the way.
Alright, as you do, you see Newt also starts chasing behind you.
Right.
Since
And I'm
you, in these past couple of days, you have not seen the Dementors, but you've seen many rats that have died and decomposed. And random tunnels are just completely frozen solid. And in the next hour, it's not solid cold anymore. So,
Was Newt teaching us how to make Patronus?
very unsuccessful.
Oh, that's good.
You guys can't even produce the light right now.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But we
question.
think that one is in
Probably
the sewers with us because we've seen these rats dead.
Yeah.
We're on high
But
alert.
this probably won't work.
What's up?
But I imagine, like, if I minor illusion someone casting a Patronus, they wouldn't have any effect on them. They wouldn't be scared of that or anything.
Roll me a Arcana check.
9
Intelligence.
Plus 0.
I mean, maybe it could work. You're pretty convincing.
Alright. I'm gonna try that when I get close enough.
Okay. All right. As you approach, almost around the same time, you guys will see as people are coming opposite ends. There are currently 2 Dementors up, and they're surrounding this little girl.
I'm gonna get in front of her and
So
take a swing.
if you guys can grab the miniatures.
And I would also like to say whenever I
Change
do
the board?
have him do it, I want to cast message into the Dementor to have Patronus like go into his mind.
All right, we'll do that in a second.
Can you do
You
that?
got
Do
it!
they have a mind to
Oh,
interact
we have
with
a
like that?
board!
I'm trying.
We have one all mapped out!
We'll try this in
We
a
finally
second.
got it.
So, Neff, can I see the mini?
I'm right
Yeah.
behind Neff. Like, literally lockstep with
Should
her.
I use my
Was
old
I-
mini?
Watch
For
your
right
eyes.
now, yeah, until we get your new one.
Surprise, guys! I'm not dead.
You're so pale.
Oh, that's not funny.
So,
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't animate him.
Sonia, where are you?
Tried.
Was that the first one to start running? I think
No,
it
I was.
Okay, then I'm behind Neff.
Oh wait, are there 2 of them?
Yeah, there's 2.
I'm behind Neff.
Fuck nuts.
Okay.
I'd like to say I'm
Jericho?
still trying to be stealthy and not be seen.
I'm right next to them.
And then Bones.
I was with Newt when he started taking off running. I saw him and I ran.
19 on that.
Are you behind him or?
Beside him, in front of him, whatever. Is Borlon with us?
Borbon is going to stay behind to take care of tickets.
Good.
Because,
That was my hope.
Because
Okay.
being taken care of by a dragon is a pretty once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I mean, kinda.
He might have
So-
changed back to a valley.
I
I
got
need-
19 on this.
Okay, I need everyone to run for something. That is not, Justin.
I'll
Character's name.
do you want me to tell you now, or do you want me to introduce them later?
Let's listen to this one in a minute.
Or I guess you'll need it
I don't know.
for the.
I can just write the name Justin.
14.
13.
Okay.
13.
15.
13.
Alright. You see 2 Dementors and Ella.
Where?
Can we get a mini for Ella?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm literally, as soon as I see this, I'm stepping in front of her and I'm taking a swing at a Dementor.
You will in a second?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is very important.
Kaboom.
Gracias,
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yes.
I don't want to leave combat.
And I would like
Okay.
to say that I'm going to do this one if possible,
Yes.
since I know I can't do it to both.
Okay. So, with that, I need everyone to roll me initiative. And we'll start that.
Okay.
I roll a solid 6.
God,
Damn it.
that was a reflex.
You're not your monkey. You don't have initiative rolls.
That was bullshit.
Okay. All right. Let's get this party rolling.
So the stuff that I was doing there, does that not happen until my turn
Until
on there?
yeah.
So I'll let you know I'm still doing
Okay.
it then.
That totally fine with that. All right.
Ooh, we got
So it's a little more basic, right?
I know.
All right.
That's so
19
jazzy.
or higher.
I won't be
Fuck's
raising my
sake.
hand for a long time.
Okay. All right. 15 up.
16.
18.
18. Okay. Okay. So Dementor number 1. Then Jericho. 16 right now.
Yep.
Okay. 10 up.
12.
13.
Okay. So Sonia. Then it's Ferris. Dementor number 2. What did?
7.
Oh, and you got 6.
I got 6.
All right. So
And bones.
the bones,
And.
I didn't get it last.
And.
bones, and then Justin,
You're Justin! That's not fair!
and then at the bottom is Newt.
Okay. I forgot
Oh.
about him.
Because Newt's NPCs get auto last in my board. Okay.
Fair enough.
Ooh, that music sounds nice.
It
Alright.
does. It sounds like we're gonna
If it's
get
too
our
loud
asses
on the
whooped.
stream, let me know, because we're still testing this out. Okay.
Alright.
Bada bing, bada boo.
The mentor
Alright.
number 1.
The mentor number 1. Okay, he's
Everybody see? Chariots.
You good?
yeah, as you guys have to go through one step and then start coming out. This is technically underneath. This is a button, as you can see them.
Okay.
That's how this is working. So one step going upwards, 5 feet, and then the rest of the steps you're out in the daylight.
Gotcha.
Well, moonlight, but stuff. Alright, so Dimension number 1 is going to do what he's going to do and prey on this little girl. He's going to make a...
That phrasing.
That is a natural 2 on her.
At least wasn't on that one.
Yeah.
So he's going to do the death... Oh no.
Oh no! No!
Yeah, alright.
Oh,
Oh, she dead.
Ella.
Alright, we're starting to counter. Okay. As you see the suction of she is gone. As you see her just and she just falls to the ground, completely dead. As this
Completely?
Yep.
Like,
100%?
100% dead.
oh fuck.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it. So
Ooh, I think somebody at the ministry gonna be feeling bad about all the things they killed.
I feel sorry for the Dementors about to take a fucking maul to the face.
Yeah, if you could face to their face.
good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
I don't want to put a face to their face. That's the
Just
kiss of
imagining
death.
the mold
Area
of the face molded into
It's
the end
all
of it.
considered difficult terrain now.
Hey, they don't
Oh.
As
have
it's
a form.
completely iced over.
Uh-huh.
As you see the suction and the whole lifeless body of her just falls to the ground, and she keeps shriveling up as this thing looks like it's getting energy from her. That's that Dementor's turn.
Jericho
Jericho.
Get
is no longer exhausted.
No,
Yeah.
no one's out. You guys are
Recover.
You're
Beefy
ready to go.
recover.
Alright, Jericho, what do you do?
get as close to the Dementor as I can.
Okay, you can reach. You can move yourself. No! Let me move. Let me stop being a lazy fuck. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright. Shit.
You gonna shift? Ah, hell yeah. Alright, bonus action. As you see the howls of the wolf appear. And bonuses, you're right there next to Mr. Scamander. You kind of see him like
You want to change it now?
big-eyed and almost amazed that this has happened.
Uh-huh. And I wanna put my hand on him. I don't know if that's my bonus. Is it?
You do. Fine.
Because he's reacting.
Yes, yes. Right.
Just tell me like
Like,
he's good.
super good.
Or say he's in control. I'm sorry, he's in control.
If his bloodline is what I think it is, he should be. Okay,
And,
so move, shift. What did you do?
prep Hellish Reaper.
Okay, alright. Hey, remember, you can use your weapons in your wolf form. You don't have to use your claws.
Yeah.
Everybody, just letting you know. Because you are in control of this. Alright, next. What do you do?
As soon as I see Ella's like completely dead, I'm going to let out this ridiculous scream of just anguish and rage, and I am literally going to rage.
Okay.
You are gonna fucking regret this, and I'm gonna go full on as fast as I can towards it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Same square as him, or you can take the ice. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the ice.
Okay. Alright, so bonus action rage, movement. What else do you do? Do you have an action?
I'm going to continue to go through it until I get right up to it, and just
So you're gonna use.
Okay. You
Movement.
use your attack to get close.
yeah.
So your action is going to be to move again.
Mhm.
You move 5 feet. So the ice, since it's difficult terrain, either you move at half speed or you move at full speed, but you have to make an acrobatic check. Since
Right.
you just moved 5 feet, does not matter.
Okay.
Doesn't involve.
Way less than half.
Yeah, exactly. So you're fine. As you're just charging at him in your rage, you grab your maul and you're ready. As he kind of like, Commander, just a little bit of a jump for that. You can still speak, and then it's Sony, you're on deck.
Oh, I thought I did already, but yeah. I do have one thing to say to the group, which is
Okay.
now that I'm within 5 feet of this, advantage on. Is that advantage? No, it's
Yeah.
Self-handed advantage.
Yeah, everyone has advantage against it as long as Neff is 5 feet from the enemy.
And I get my sneak attack.
Yes, if you hit, you sneak attack because you have
That's it.
advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Sony. And then Ferris, you're on deck after that.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at level 2.
Okay, it's an auto hit.
Yeah,
As
so.
long as you can see it. You can see that guy.
2 to 2.
So, currently you won't be able to see this one, but you can see this one for sure.
Yeah, then I'll give him
Because
all.
this is your line of sight.
Right. And then I give him all of them.
Alright, roll your damage. Okay.
24.
As I'm using my intensive wand of riding.
Does my bardic inspiration take a bonus action?
No, it's on you now. Like since you inspire yourself out of battle,
But
you
I
have
mean,
that D6.
if I were to
Ooh.
cast it again.
It's a bonus action, yes.
Okay.
Okay, 44s and plus 1 to each one.
Yes.
So 4, 5, 5, 4, 3.
What was the total?
15, 22?
22.
Yeah, I got 2 4s.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. From
Plus,
what I can see.
wait,
It's
4.
plus 1 to each one of those.
So it'd be 4, that'll be 5. And another 4 plus is 5.
So that's 10,
And then
14 with that one,
14, and then
17.
17. Oh, I get 21.
It all good. Okay, so as you see Sony just grab her wand, force energy disappears, and you see the missiles, two shape into one. What is the color of your missiles again?
Purple?
Purple. And the purple beam goes around you, reconnects now, and you get it. The force energy just hits the mentor, and it takes a good amount of damage. As you see the and then reshapes, and you see the mouth stretch open. All right, Ferris, what do you do?
Move in front of Jericho.
Okay.
If Jericho moved in a straight line past me, that means that puts me in front of him.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly correct.
Show me a 30-foot radius around me.
30 foot.
30-foot radius around me. Hostile creatures only, dog. Hostile
is,
creatures only.
Oh wow, that is bigger than this area.
Cool. Radiance of the Dawn.
Oh, everyone gets advantage on that?
No.
What's it?
Radiance of the Dawn is basically a giant blast of radiant energy around me in a 30-foot radius.
I thought that lit up the creatures though. And
Enemy has to make a Constitution saving throw. On a fail, they take 2d10 plus my cleric level, and on a success, they take half.
Okay, 14 and 13.
14 and 13 spell save DC is 13.
So both pass.
So they both pass, so they both take half.
Alright.
That's 10, they take 5.
Okay.
Making sure I'm remembering that right. I'm like 98%
Sure. No, yeah. Please make sure. If the damage changes or anything, just let me know.
Gotcha.
Okay. So as you
Do they
see,
seem affected?
oh yeah, they're being affected by these spells. Yeah. As you all can make an intelligence check or Arcana if you have it. As you see Ferris run up and just points his wand in the air, and this of just bright light hits and then goes in a cone.
Got 11.
11.
Arcana
Got
what?
8.
Just fail. Arcana or intelligence, whichever you want.
Oh, me?
Arcana is wait. Intelligence would be. Intelligence is what Arcana is in. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you don't have Arcana, you can roll intelligence.
Okay.
So you'll get a lesser number, but you can still try.
23.
Okay.
13.
13.
15.
Do I have to roll?
If you want to. Yeah. So you two have passed. 11. So you're realizing these two types of the different forces of the spells, the force damage and the pure radiant energy, have definitely harmed them.
Okay.
That's what you get for that roll. Everyone else, you just see magic hurts them. Okay. So, this the Mentor's turn. And technically, does it? Yep, it does. It can sense the living witch is close enough. You're the closest, so it's going to go towards Ferris. So, actually, it's going to be a jerk. 1, 2, move through both of you.
Go to me.
Yep.
Because I'm probably one of the most hostile.
You're letting out all the life force energy of rage.
Nope, it can just move through you guys. It goes. You feel this cold stuff. I thought you were going to take damage, but you don't. And it tries to hurt you. Actually, I don't know why I'm
Why
rolling.
didn't you put me on there? I don't even know.
No,
where
I do.
am.
I need to roll to decide you.
Where are you?
Let us.
Justin put me on the initiative board. Where
Where's
am I?
Bones? Sorry.
Bones is after the second dimension.
Okay, sorry.
Before Justin.
Okay.
I apologize for what's gonna happen.
Okay. Cool.
That was a natural 20. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving for that.
Alright. I need a good one. This is Constitution saving throw. I think I have. Yes. Yes. 15.
15. Okay. You take 27 points of necrotic damage
Okay.
as it starts sucking your energy away from you, your life, your essence, and your rage is just fueled by this. As you do not have it since it's necrotic energy.
Right.
But you're not succumb to the death kiss.
I don't.
Nope.
Okay.
You are still up. You do not take these out of
So
your
it's
maximum hit points.
27, correct?
27,
Okay.
that's it. No secondary effect.
I'm bloodied, by the way.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So, with that Dementor gone, Bones, your turn.
Great. I want to.
And then Justin, you're on deck. As I have not noticed you. Nobody has apparently.
How far would I have to be able to see both the mentors? I know that the one moved kind of in my line of sight now, but
Now, you would have to at least be around these two steps.
is that
So this would be the minimum step
30
that I will allow.
feet, 60?
From them or from you?
Where I am, how far I'd have to move to
5,
get to that
10,
line
15,
of sight.
20, 25, 30 feet is right here.
Just to see them?
Yes, to see them, yeah.
Yeah,
I
do
saw
that.
the other one when I was back there.
You saw this one. This one moved
Okay.
out of line.
I want to move those feet.
Okay?
I still get my attack.
Yes, you do.
I want to do some stuff.
Yeah, please do those stuff.
I want to shoot my chromatic orb,
Okay.
and I want to use lightning.
Okay.
And I want to do a twin spell with my sorcerer points
Okay, okay,
and
okay.
hit both of them.
Okay.
And I want to throw some wild magic in there.
Ooh. Alright, so you have an advantage on that.
Okay, so I rolled a hit first, right?
Roll
But
the
she
hit
already
first.
had an advantage.
Oh yeah, because of
She's
your.
got
'cause of
double
me.
advantage. Roll
How-
3.
How many times do I roll?
It's just one. It doesn't stack.
Do I roll twice still?
You roll still twice, and you take the higher number.
I'm happy for that. Oh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Roll to confirm.
16.
Alright.
I thought that was a second. I
So,
was to flip
Your
shit.
damage, and I read this already, both chromatic orbs double their dice. You're copying the spell.
Okay.
So, your chromatic orb, so that's,
It's like when you copy a spell in Magic, you copy exactly
Mhm.
as
Yeah.
how it's cast.
yeah, exactly. So, chromatic orb, how many, is it
3d8?
3d8? That is 6d8 per
Whoa.
Dementor.
Whoa!
Okay.
Do you need D8?
And, on top of that, I need you to roll
Probably.
me percentile.
Okay.
You can roll me percentile now or after, your choice.
Let's do percentile now.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because it might get more
Yeah.
stuff.
Or not.
It's 100.
She got 100%.
Damn! That's maybe.
You regain all your spells and sorcery points.
Oh, hey!
Oh my God!
That's fucking awesome!
Okay, I need a lot of
So yeah, all your spells, your
Okay.
sorcerer points,
Alright,
everything,
these are my
your
keys, yes.
it's back up.
Here's the
These
metal
guys.
one.
Holy shit, that's pretty cool.
Three of them.
D8
And since you get that back,
3.
since you get your sorcerer points back, you also get this back too.
Awesome.
Here, we got him.
So how many D8s?
Holy
does she
shit.
You
do?
get a
3,
second
4,
wild
5,
magic.
6.
How many?
Can she do it
She
again?
does 6. It does 3d8s, right?
Yeah.
So it
So you said
doubles, so it's
6
68 and 68.
per.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Can you do that
So that is
twice?
12
Mm.
D8s, or is it just
68 per
Okay.
Dementor.
So
Okay,
Okay.
so there's my 6.
Per Dementor. Okay.
cool? Okay.
So that's.
That's pretty fucking good damage, dude.
13, 19, 22.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then one more, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So are these all hitting one, or are they splitting
They
into two?
split into
3,
2.
6,
I did a
14,
twin spell, yeah.
20,
She used her sorcerer points to divide the spell to copy the same spell.
6.
And it's hitting one. And
It's
Second
hitting both
one
of
is
them.
30.
She can choose to hit 2,
What?
but it's supposed to hit both. But
Second
30?
one is 30.
30.
nice.
28 and 30.
Okay.
21 and 30.
20.
22. 22.
22.
22 and 30.
30.
Okay, I stole some D8s from people I don't know.
Yeah.
34.
Sorry.
Okay. This
That was
Dementor
yours.
is
That was
That
That
one's
one's
bloody.
No, I didn't
First
actually
one.
give you one.
That's
I give
not
you like
That's
3.
his, I think.
As you run up and you guys hear the
On yours?
and they
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hers. That one's
thunder as there's a huge sphere.
blue one.
Just your anger and everything that's been happening the past couple days. You shoot it and immediately grab the spell and recast it again. And somehow this energy just filled you back up. And it's as if you haven't casted anything. And the 2 orbs just expand, explode on both of them.
That might be
And you
hers.
see that the damage
Red ones were.
did a lot.
Wait, who had
One of the
gray?
red ones is his.
I agree.
With that nat 20, I'll give you this
Yes,
part.
sir.
No,
Yes, sir.
you're good. The damage it was a lot. But you don't think it did a lot of damage based on the elemental type, and more as if you're just pure force.
Okay.
So,
Well,
with
well.
that, one's bloody.
Yes.
Alright. Your turn.
Which
As
one
you
is boarding? Oh, the second one.
This guy over here. The one that technically killed.
Yeah.
Alright, and I just have to ask this because I
Yes.
don't know 100%.
Yeah. What's
If
up?
For sleep,
Mm-hmm.
it says roll 5d8 to determine how many hit points in
Oh.
creatures.
Yes.
How, like, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Yeah. You wouldn't know.
Like,
the
you would
points
just
are.
like, yeah, it works.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at level 2. Roll 7d8. I'm gonna cast it, like, I guess, in between the two of them.
D8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll it.
Here's D8.
So the weaker, the more of a success you have.
D8.
As you saw that the orb
7.
definitely did a lot of damage to this guy right here. So again,
Many
just in case you didn't hear me, the weaker they are, the more success you'll have.
The weaker they are, the more successful.
Do I need to...
Add it all.
Alright. I didn't need to, like, cast it.
Well, you're marking on the spell slot. Yes.
Okay.
And you cast
But
it.
I don't have to roll to cast
No, you don't have to roll cast. You just use your spell.
Alright, cool. I
That's
got
your
it.
action.
But I got all my stuff back.
Yeah, because you got 100 on your sorcerer
That was
wild magic.
beautiful.
That's fucking beautiful, dude.
Alright, so 33. Can I add my d6?
Yeah.
This is the first time he's using it.
Yeah.
I'd give it.
36.
That's how
That's how
much.
much HP he had.
34. Ooh. So it did work.
So it did work. As you just see the Dementor,
I'll be like, enter your eternal night.
and you see it
Shit.
Whoa!
What's
That's
that?
pretty dark. That
I
was
gotta
great.
say
as. Are you still trying to be stealthy?
something. No, I guess not.
Okay. As you
Because
just
I just
see,
said that out loud.
yeah, you heard a voice, rough, kind of cool voice here. As I'm picturing your bard, like I'm just kind of some fucking cool knight.
He's
over here.
charismatic.
Yeah.
What can you
Yeah.
say?
Please tell me
And
who
then-
has a leather jacket.
Oh yeah, and jeans.
Describe yourself. As actually they can see you. So yeah, why don't you describe yourself to the party?
So he has like long shaggy black hair with like a beard. He's wearing sunglasses. He's wearing a long coat with no shirt on.
Ah! Bare
It's
chested.
got like furry stuff here.
Okay.
He's got like ripped up pants, and I think he was wearing the same exact shoes Osiris was.
Oh yeah. All right, them fucking sneakers.
We
So
just
it's
have
a
a
long
clear
covers.
coat.
Huh?
It's like that, and it has like a little cape that's on it that has
As
like
you
it's like
see
connected.
him currently with his wand out, kind of manipulating the Dementor and slowly putting him down.
And then as my bonus action, alright, so with my Bardic Inspiration, I wouldn't be able to see Newt, right?
No, you would not be able to see him. You can't see Newt nor Sony. They're
I
under
can
there.
see everybody right
Yeah,
here.
and you can barely see the top of the head of Bones as they're coming out.
Alright, well then I'm gonna see Neff, who ran up in there, and I'm gonna be like, hey girl, get him. That's it.
Okay.
You're now inspired.
D6 inspiration. Now, using the official rules of that,
Yeah.
you can add it to an attack, a saving throw, or a skill. You cannot
Ooh.
do it to damage or
So,
spells.
okay, gotcha.
We're just being...
Attack, saving throws.
Because you're nice.
Yeah. So anything to see if you hit someone.
I don't know whose all dice.
Yeah, some of it's basically ours.
Okay. Newt comes out.
Did you give me?
That one's his.
He looks at him. Okay, well that will be easy. And then he said, Specto Patronus. Then the same kale horse aquatic creature comes out of his Patronus and just hits it, and you see it start disappearing into the ground. And
that
it
one's
looks like it's dead.
Dead. Okay.
He hit the one that was sleeping?
Yep. And he's gone.
I wish I would have hit the other one, but okay. Oh wait, that was number 2 that attacked me. So.
Alright, so, number 1 is gone.
Yay!
Jericho, what do you do?
I guess I'll just get in front of Neff.
Alright, occupy the same square as her. Then if you just move 5 feet, it does not matter. Alright, what do you do? Oh wait, she's dead.
Oh.
Sorry.
Dude!
Sorry.
You know my sword.
Alright, with which sword? Silver short sword? Okay, roll me a hit. You have an advantage.
That's a.
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
roll to hit.
Roll
You have
to
an
hit
advantage on the attack.
You have advantage on it, the roll to hit.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, fuck yes!
Roll me confirm.
You get another tap.
That was a four.
Okay, so your dice all double. That is your sneak attack and your short sword.
Two
And
for short. I mean, 2 for sneak attack.
yeah,
Short sword's 1.
yeah. So roll those dice 3 times. Sorry. So 66 in total.
Whoa!
God,
Yeah.
you guys are. The
Angry.
story's been kicking y'all's asses and you're fighting back.
14.
14 total?
We
Okay,
were
alright.
Starks in Game of
Alright.
Thrones.
Second one is
Fuck!
11.
Okay,
Been kicked while
Is
they're.
that our name?
minus
I
14,
mean, we
minus
were
11.
kicked while we were down.
All right.
Now we have a magical,
our group name?
like, teleporting
Okay.
assassin.
Alright, as you go with your sword,
No, our name
and
is Winter.
you thought it was gonna be like incorporeal, almost like fighting a ghost.
Or
you did
we are the
before,
Winter.
but the sword stops, and like you can feel like cutting as if you're going through skin,
Oh,
and you see them
nice.
just it just
You have-
screams in pain.
Your Paladin and Barbarian
Can I capture it?
bard levels are
Yes,
both
you can.
at level
Sword
2,
burst.
correct?
All right, dexterity
yeah.
saving
You don't have any
Yes.
levels yourself yet.
throw.
Our
It's
werewolf is
slashing damage.
represented.
You can't do it if you don't have
I created a circle blade, so I guess.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's magical
Oh,
slash.
1 4
I mean, by
It's
that
force
point,
damage.
why
Okay,
would it
that's-
have to
alright,
be
that's
at
good.
level 9?
It got a 22.
I have 3 like that.
Okay. At level 2?
Yeah, just don't.
Okay, so as you throw your blade out,
Oh,
and it just
well,
goes
then, yeah,
right
you take
through
care.
it, as it
I
just
don't know how many
barely
spells you
missed.
have in-
As it's very alert, also very bloody, looking at you.
This just gave me 2D.
Okay. So, technically should have happened last turn. My bad. Since the little girl died, she also, her death and depression becomes a mentor.
Oh no.
So we're adding her to the initiative right now.
God damn it.
She goes last? Automatically?
She goes next to. She should have gone last turn, but I forgot. So she goes right now. She's going to try to hit you, Jericho. No, she was killed here. Moves. Yeah. Let's be random.
Here it
1,
comes.
2, 3, 4. Sorry.
For fuck's sake.
Goes through and right behind you as she goes underneath. Her body is also bones now. Complete skeleton. No flesh, no nothing. And her clothes are still on there. Goes underneath the ground and you see a suction of you.
Warding flare. I am using my reaction.
Is that a
Needed
disadvantage?
Warding flare. I can interpose divine light between yourself and an attacking enemy when you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on
Okay.
the attack roll.
Alright, so disadvantage. Rolled a 19 and a 5. So 11 versus your AC.
11 versus my AC?
Mm-hmm.
My AC is 16.
So
It can
as,
eat a fat bitch.
as it tries to do its step kiss and your wand just snaps in just reaction of
I
light.
hope my wand doesn't snap.
The reaction of light. And it just misses completely. You see the there's almost a suction right next to your face as you feel cold and freezing, but it does not make contact with you. Alright. Jericho went. Neff.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of the Dementor right in front of me who just tried to kill me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scream bloody murder at it and I'm gonna fucking say, I fucking hate you assholes!
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit it with my maul.
Alright, I'm gonna hit.
With Reckless.
Oh, give yourself an advantage. Alright. Just letting you know, it also has an advantage against you.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely hit it, I'm pretty sure. That's a...
Did you get out of that 22?
No, I got 16 and 18.
Without your bonus.
Without my bonus, which is
18
plus
hits.
6.
18 already hits.
With the, but does the 16 as well? The
Yeah, 16 would have
plus
been.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, so with my feet.
Oh, yes.
I knock it prone. Yeah, I would knock it prone.
Okay. All right. Roll me damage.
Okay. And gotta get my thing out. That's 10 plus 5. Yeah.
So 15 total.
15 total.
It looks super weak. As you go for a sweeping strike at the legs, and it doesn't make full contact. As you see some of the like ghostly apparition disappear, but it still stays floating up.
Okay.
As it is immune to prone.
Okay.
Damn it.
But it looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
Also, you notice that your maul didn't make as much of physical contact as his blade did, or their spells.
Gotcha.
Hers did one. Okay, Sonia, and then first, you're on deck after it.
I want to move where I can see both of them.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here in front of them.
20.
She can move more, but you said until.
Until I see both of them.
You can attack and still move 10 more feet. But.
Yeah. I want to do magic missile level 2 again.
Okay.
And do 2 and 2.
Get the
Alright.
fresh one.
Yep. Since you can see both of them, yeah. Go ahead.
Get the fresh one.
The first one gets how much?
1, 1, 2, and 4.
So the first one gets 4, okay.
Yeah.
Second one gets
8.
8, okay. Alright, so as you shoot your missiles, the 2 purple beams spray out, hit one of them. It does a lot of damage that you see as it kind of backs against the wall. It's still kicking. And the second one just goes right through it as it rips kind of a hole and then reverts itself.
Can you do a cantrip also?
Yes, we can.
Let me do firebolt to Ella.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Do I have advantage?
No, you do not.
Nat 20.
Roll me to confirm. Roll me to confirm. Motherfucker.
4.
Alright, 2d10 of fire damage.
2d10.
Yeah, you guys are making this fight look a little easier than it should be. With all your fucking nat 20s.
I think we're just finally.
You're
A 10 and a 6.
so 16. Okay. Alright, that's easy math for me. Alright, as you show your insignia spell, and it fires almost like a mist when it hits it, and you see that the fire goes, and it gets absorbed into it, as if it didn't do as much damage as you thought it would. Okay, first.
Turn to Ella.
Mm-hmm.
Rip her by the chest and cast inflict wounds at the 2nd level.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, first. What's that?
I'm gonna take a look there.
Okay.
Well, fuck me.
What'd you get total?
Total between the 2 of them combined?
No. That, like, your second one.
Uh,
That plus your spell attack bonus.
Spell attack bonus was 5.
11.
11. So, as you go up to her and your hand kind of goes through.
I have advantage on Ella?
Wouldn't you?
No,
Oh.
because
she's
it's not
out of
directly 5 feet from you. As it goes through, and you see the necrotic energy explodes as the spell is casted, but it makes literally no contact with her as you feel that they are immune to this type of damage.
Well, fuck me.
Anything else?
I'm inside attack of opportunity. Can I warding flare an attack of opportunity? It's an attacking creature, isn't it?
But what do you mean by attack opportunity? Attack opportunity is if you leave the square.
Right.
You leave the threatened area. You're not leaving the
Can
area.
can I attempt to leave and on attack of opportunity use my reaction to warding flare?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to move out of Ella's radius.
As you
I'm
move.
back towards my party.
How far?
Let's get to the square in front of which one's black here?
This is Sonia.
Yes, Sonia.
Okay.
Let's
So you move that. So you warding flare. It gets
rolls
a
with disadvantage.
Oh my god, the 5. 16 and a 5. So, as it... And you just cast that
Second
spell.
of 3.
Alright. It's the mentor's turn. As it looks at Zul. Zul.
Oh,
Alright. It's going to try to attack you. Actually, you know what's going to... Yeah, no, I already said it. Now I roll. 24 versus your AC. Okay.
15.
I need you to throw me a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
It's an 8.
8. Alright. You take 20 points of necrotic damage as the kiss of death is sucking your energy in, and since you failed, your maximum hit points is reduced by 20.
Fuck.
So, first take down 20 HP. What's your HP right now?
It's full.
So 15, right?
15.
Okay, so 35 minus 20. Your max HP is 15.
For
So, like,
now?
if someone heals you, it cannot go above 15.
For now?
So you're bloody.
24 hours.
Yeah, so you're technically bloody, but also just saying that whenever you get healed, it cannot go above a 15. Alright, as you see,
reaction?
what's your
Savage rebuke?
Okay,
Oh, I don't want to do that one.
what's a content? What is it?
A deck save.
Dex save.
Okay, that is total of 7.
My spell save is 13.
Okay, roll damage.
That's what I was.
Let's see. 2d10.
So you 10 of what?
It takes 2d10 of fire damage.
Alright, cool. Roll damage.
No.
Do I
This thing
get
looks pretty weak. Yeah.
do I get it also do from my sneak attack? Or is it not really just reaction?
No, you can sneak attack once per turn. So no.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has to be from an attack. So no.
That's a 10.
Ooh,
And then 8.
so 18.
Do I add the spell attack bonus?
No, unless the page says so. Okay, so it takes 18 points of fire damage. It is still barely up as your Hellish Rebuke explodes in fire energy as just a reactionary cast of your spell, and it's just hanging in there as it's absorbing your energy as you're casting the spell, and it just barely clinging on to whatever life it has. Alright, Bones.
If I have a 30
And it's
foot
just turn.
range, I didn't say cone, but
It says cone.
no, it doesn't. It just says it's a 30 foot range.
That means as long as you're within 30 feet of it, you can cast it.
Am I within 30 feet of
Yeah.
both?
Mhm.
Okay. I want to do a True Strike Witch Bolt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so you get an advantage on this.
Okay.
But cantrip to True Strike, so bonus action, and then you're gonna do Witch Bolt. On which one?
I want to twin it too.
Okay. Alright. Because Swing Spell just uses a higher spell slot. Alright, cool.
Yeah, so
So, on your next turn, you are concentrating. You just do D12s on them. As long as you concentrate on that spell. Make sure you do the D12 now or is it next turn?
I think we do the D12 now.
it says make the ranged spell attack to the creature on a hit. You
Okay.
take 1d12 and then you do a.
Okay, cool. So roll me to hit.
Okay.
It's just one for both of them.
Let's roll well.
And you get an advantage.
Okay, so, and then it's my spell attack with that, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Which one's obviously that one? It was 18.
18 hits, alright. So you are concentrating on your spell. Alright, roll me 2d12s for each one of them.
Yeah.
Yep. 2d12s for each.
Well, it's 1d12 for each one. 2d12s for both of them. Apologize. So the first one takes...
11,
And the second one?
3.
Okay. That is... Oh, the first one was it? Oh.
I don't know.
So you can say which one next time. Alright,
Sure.
This. There it is.
alright. So, as you hear the... of the... Is it lightning energy?
Yes.
Lightning energy. Cracks and hits both of them. You hear the...
Blue energy lancing out, and it does crackling sustained arc of lightning.
Okay, so it's lightning and completely disappears, and this one is taking damage. Alright. One Dementor left. Oh, sorry. It also casted its ice thingy because it attacked. So this whole area here is considered difficult terrain now.
Okay.
Uh,
So we're all on it, basically. Well,
unless everyone that's not this in the stairs no, and neither is Justin's character. Justin, you're next. What do you do? If you want to start bonus speech,
Speak.
if you want to, that's something you can do too.
Yeah, you can talk.
Yeah, I wanna say, hey stranger, are you friendly?
Sure, you hear that? And it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna talk myself up again with my bardic inspiration.
Alright.
I'm gonna say,
What do you say?
I'm gonna be, don't be a bitch, it's nothing but a lich.
You earned that D6.
And then I'm going to run up to Ella, and I'm gonna swing at her with my great sword.
Alright, as you see him, a big ass sword.
I don't even think adding the D6 will help with that.
Did you get some?
I mean, actually, I'll do the D6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's 11 plus 6. So
That hits.
Work.
That hits. There you go.
And then I
Bardic
want to do
inspiration.
my divine smite.
Alright, use a spell slot.
I want to do it at level 2.
Alright, that
Yeah.
is 3d8 of radiant energy plus your 2d6 of slashing from your sword plus.
you go.
You guys are fucking these guys up.
Wait, you need
3D8.
more? You want
Yeah.
the
3d8 and 2d6, right?
3d8 and 2d6, yes. I need the damage separate though. The swords, the 2d6.
Shit. Okay, well.
Yeah, it's really easy for you, but I need that damage separately for
I
very
can
specific-
re-roll my D2 because my greater weapon.
Yes, you can. If you get a 1, you can keep it. Alright.
Keep the 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it is 21. So that's going to be 21 of the smite damage.
20. 16, 17, 18, 25. Bloody.
Smite damage. What a freaking name.
Welcome to playing Paladin.
Welcome to being a fucking beefy dude. As this thing is also bloody, it's so good that most of the things that are going after you are undead. Apparently it's perfect for this style of campaign. Until I change. No.
Oh, shit!
As you're like, don't be a bitch, it's only a lich! Run out of it, pull out your sword, almost glad yourself, and yes, your sword just sparks with radiant energy that you've seen, but this is fierce. And you see it splits into two, and almost like tendrils starts putting stuff back up, but it looks super, super weak. Okay, Newt's turn. Alright, and going to cast
His
spell.
eyes are going, what the hell? He's like, oh, a Dementor.
Oh, and I guess I'll respond to her and be like, hey, what's up, little dudes? But y'all are all like 16.
Yeah, we
I'm like a
are.
fully grown man
Oh my
with a
God.
beard.
They rolled magic missile and got all but one. They're all fours. No, they're all fours.
What?
Holy shit!
Well, we're in
Fifteen.
All of them are fours.
How the
I'm not
I'm counting.
Welcome to
lying.
playing Newt.
4, yeah.
Whoa!
Fours.
Holy
That's a cast it at level
fucking
two.
shit!
2.
Yeah.
So 15.
Yeah. Okay. So shit.
Oh my god!
Magic missiles.
As you see it goes, and it shoots this pure white beam. It goes through you guys and just hits it directly underneath, almost as if it's eating you, like in the contradiction of the force that you're doing. As it goes, ah! And now it's Jericho's turn. What do you do?
Still up?
It's hanging by a thread.
Alright,
Holy shit, guys! A lot of damage.
go hit him with my sword again.
Alright, you're gonna move up to this guy?
Yeah.
5 feet. Alright, you're still bloody. Alright, roll me there. Actually,
Sneak attack.
you are completely flanking. So yeah, sneak attack. So if you hit, you do sneak attack.
Which he has the.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Am I within 5 feet of it or no?
Yeah.
He gets an advantage.
No, well, no, you're not. Sorry, the
Damn
chips
it.
are in the way.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he gets in. Yeah. What do you get?
Did I get advantage?
Yes, because you're flanking him. Yeah.
That
20.
Hell yes!
We're gonna confirm.
do another.
I was on 1.
All right, roll your 4d6 of sneak attack and your 2d6 of silver short sword, which it does not have resistance to.
So 66.
Yeah.
So
Because it all doubles.
first one's 13. The second one is 8.
So, Jericho, why don't you describe this for me?
How do you want?
How do you want this to happen,
Yeah,
How do I
dog?
do this?
God fucking damn!
I'm,
Hey, we needed a win.
I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna
Hashtag
go
justice
ahead.
for
You're gonna aim
Ella.
for the top of the head as you quickly see this werewolf, which you are, what the fuck, holding a very nicely made short sword, runs up, grabs it, but the claws and slashes behind it, and then reaches his blade, flipping it, then cuts its neck off, and you see the creature just disappears.
Didn't realize you could decapitate a Dementor.
Technically, this is really cool. So, with that, you have a new ally. At least that seems to be also attacking the Dementors. Newt just looks. It's technically not.
I'm still a little on guard for
Yeah.
the werewolf.
Yeah, and Newt's like, they're technically not dead, but they're vanished for a while.
We need to get back to the kids.
Let's go. And
Can you come with us, dude? We seem like we need your help. I don't know who you are. You
I
just
gotta
help.
get my car.
You got a car?
It's a very odd question to ask. Yeah, why wouldn't you have a car?
I am an adult. So
But with
I
that,
don't fucking know.
we're gonna end the game right now, and we'll pick up on this next week. So you guys are watching on Twitch. You can watch this episode edited at YouTube/DreamProductionFilm next Thursday. Oh, and Saturday we're gonna be doing a stream. You're
Yay!
might be there.
I'm-
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be there.
No, I'm
And
there.
so you're gonna be there. And so yeah, we're gonna be playing Sheriff.
5:30.
Huh?
Until 5:30.
Until 5:30, which the game should be in probably by 5. But yeah, so 4 p.m. Here on Twitch, we're gonna be playing Sheriff. So catch us then.
You want to do your
What? Once they're ready, guys. Adios. Bye.